again. Repetitively being done. Just listening to music. Just close that. Yeah, I'm just listening to music and playing the sirens. As you hear. Siren horse. Gotta make the noise. Since I'm here, might as well play a few videos, I guess. Play some more videos. How like that, eh? I'm gonna expose you some more. Since you wanna make noise. How about it? Yeah, them horning as well. The honk holes as well. It's funny, isn't it? Alright, I thought I'd show you guys this. This is 100% rainwater. I've filtered it and boiled it. I'm not drinking the tap water anymore. First thing I noticed making a cup of tea, it was a lot quicker to mash than the tap water. It was a lot quicker. I forgot to get the milk, so bear with me. But this is pure rainwater. Alright, so I think it's this one. Funnily enough, I think this is another example of the repetitive siren harassment that they're doing, which I'll expose it. You know, I'm going to expose it.
I just woke up. Been up about half an hour, faint ambulance sirens.
Yeah, not only that, the other day, overnight actually, I had a really weird dream, and I woke up. As soon as I woke up in the morning, there was ambulance sirens going off. Remote neural monitoring. Right? Remote neural monitoring. You know, they know when I'm waking up. Exactly what they're doing.
Stop now.
Just rewind that.
Yeah, pretty much since I woke up, the sirens. Very faint. I don't know if you can hear it. It's been too low since I woke up. Actually, it's pretty much since I woke up.
It's fucking windy, isn't it?
Stop now. Yeah, pretty much since I woke up, there was ambulance sirens. Yeah.
This is a repetitive tactic.
Okay, there's how they sensible.
Just open this. Even one likes, you see.
Okay, there's how they sensible of my messages. I've never.
Already played that. I don't know if I showed this, so again, I get a phone top up voucher, and there's, remember they target me with $9.99 on the car, right? This is what was on the voucher. See it there? This is, and in the shop they were playing the song Scrubs. Track time as well, which kept being done. Just to show you the pattern of coercion, what's the fixation.
See how they got surveillance.
non-physical, you know, repetitive tactics.
There's a car with a big camera. Just see it in the middle. So that shit's pointing right down the street. We've got perp here probably. It's like pointing right down the street where I live. I'm not going to film long because I want to save space today, but yeah, it's because I've got one hand in this pocket. Yeah, man, this one.
So this perp had one hand in his pocket. It's hard to see what he did. It's in retaliation to this was a perp. Fat woman that was targeting me the other week even. Not sure if I'm able to get the play of it. Might get her fat face on. Blood.
That's a perp. She was stood.
Yeah, she was stood just here. And now another guy stood there as well. What's that? It's a red car now.
Well, that car is down there, giving me the stare drill. The other day. Pretty sure it's the same woman. It looks like the same woman. Chubby, short woman.
It's only fatties that do this. We open this.
Right. So they're getting at it with the BS again. Same as the other day. Motorbike.
This is a good video. You know, this will be the last video I play, but it's a long one. This is an example of the noise campaign, and also I want to show you how this fool comes out.
Just aggressively revved it.
This is the...
Oh yeah. I'm uploading videos. Of course they don't like that.
It's an example of the noise campaign.
Surprise. It is today. Got a plane up there, but no chemtrails.
It's not lagging, is it? Very slightly actually, not much. It's hardly noticeable. It's good enough for me.
Revving.
Now watch, purple come out. There he goes. See? This guy, I keep seeing him.
What is it? There we go.
This guy here, he's involved, I'm pretty sure of that. That's this car. He's the one that keeps playing music every time he comes back, really loud, ever since I've been playing my music to copy me. But twice now, I think I have another video of him coming out like this, the exact minute I start recording what they're doing. So, you know, they using people to target. There he goes.
That minute again. Funnily enough.
Yeah, like I'm just mentioning it. You know, I'll try and find the other video. I'm not sure where it is, but I'm sure I have another video of this. The film coming out exactly.
Yeah, just like last night, they keep revving their motorbikes.
I'll try and find it because it might be on here.
Someone pops out again.
It might be on here.
Quieter today than normal, but Still a bit of noise. You know, they're doing the sirens all morning pretty much. Also, some dude giving me like this thumbs up.
Yeah,
Like
I went to. I've heard this is something they do. I went to this particular place, and there was a guy when I got there. You know, sat with was it a Red Bull can or something like that. And when I went back, there was this weird looking. I wouldn't say homeless looking guy, but downtrodden guy with like camouflage trousers, and he just says to me, "Can't beat the outdoors," then gives me a thumbs up. You know, I've heard T.I. mention, but this is something they like to do. You know, when you go to the place, to a certain place, they'll have someone there because you know remote monitoring. They're monitoring where you go. You know, tracking you. They know before you go due to the technology, you know, so they're there, and then they give him a thumbs up. I think it was, Nigel, I think, and I guess they're copying that. It's only happened to me once. I've had it happen to me where there's been people waiting there, but they've not given me a thumbs up before. This happened to me in Sheffield. You know, got feeling to go to a certain place, and there was a car, and it was night time. It was like 9 o'clock at night, and it wasn't a busy place. And as soon as I got to the exact spot I was thinking of going to, there was two people in a car, a man and a woman, staring at their phones, waiting there. So this is something they do. Another time, I got an urge to go to a new area where I was in Norton Lees, and there was people there when I got there, and they did something. I can't remember what they did, but they did something that I thought was like, I'm just going away from this wind. They did something that was like acknowledging the fact that I got there.
Sees me and goes, "Oh, can't beat the countryside," and just gives me a thumbs up. You know, this is something they do. I've heard other people going through this mention that they do that when they you know, when you're going out, they'll do a thumbs up when they see you, because it's been you know, because of the technology. They know where you're going, or they've even arranged where you're going. I think he's a perp, I'm not 100%. But he seems to be coming out like the rest timed.
He's just gone in his car.
But yesterday, there they go. Alright. Yesterday I did a video as well, and he came out the exact minute I started recording. I don't know if it's the technology or he's willingly doing it, but you hear them revving their motorbikes now. Yeah. Because I'm uploading a video.
That's what they do in response. Just like with
this
the
is
sirens, but different
daily
same time
gimmick that they're doing.
Now today it's the sirens. Bit of revving, but mostly the sirens.
Yeah, the minute I recorded this yesterday, he came out. I'll have to find the other video. I know I've just copied a load of videos off my phone, so it's probably on there. But he...
There's no... The difference between a prostitute and these people is so slim, you know, because both are paid to fuck with you. You know, I searched that on my phone and that pissed them off. Both of them are paid to fuck with you.
Came out the exact minute I started recording yesterday.
Yeah. It must be...
Literally the exact moment.
If it was from the day before.
I don't know if they're mind controlling him to come out, or he's... almost probably if he's
mind controlling me to film at that exact minute, but it was the noise that prompted me.
I'm not 100%, but he seems to be out.
Yesterday, as soon as he got back, right, playing his music, there was sirens.
A lot. And he's been doing the mimicking, wearing hats like I wear all of a sudden,
and playing his music.
I've been playing my music, he
but
starts playing music
then
from
playing
his car.
music. He wasn't doing that before.
You know,
It's
it's
just
the
started
mimicking.
doing it.
They like to copy what you're doing. So, and he wasn't doing it before, and then the minute I
You know, it's like these guys the other day, next door, playing a song from my child. They copy things about me.
start playing my music, he's driving in with his music.
Yeah.
Very, you know, this is the petty stuff they like to do. Now they've gone quiet again, just like yesterday, because I'm recording, right? They've gone quiet. No more revving.
I'm just going to pause this, yeah, and try and find this other video. It must be close, because I'll keep that other one open, but I just want to
Alright, so these hoes
find this particular video.
scumbags don't stop me.
Chemtrail.
Okay, so these faggots driving outside.
Somebody from the day.
They're playing the whole drive in, drive out game.
Must be there. If it's
More
gone,
sirens.
they've deleted it.
Retaliation for.
I've got a lot of videos to get through.
Okay, so they're not happy.
Because I did put some videos in another folder. I really want to find this video.
DPD, gang stalking.
Another video. I think I can see it, huh? That looks like the view from the house.
Siren whore. Siren whore. Does whatever siren whore does. Coblickers. No, my dad's arriving today,
This is the repetitive nature.
so I bet he's arrived. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were doing that. Trust me, man, I got videos to play. I'm trying to find it, man.
We'll have to experiment.
It may be in the other.
If you see, trying to hide it. Last minute it comes back.
I reckon. Let me look closer. I think it must be in the other folder.
That weirdo doing. Just stop.
Yeah, that's another one. I have another folder. Hang on. This one. There's a few videos in here. So it might be in here. I'm not sure. If it's gone, then they've deleted it. Because I did have another video. I know I backed it up.
So yeah, these more fuckers, man. They also forgot this.
Believe
Yesterday
me, the
I
same
came.
thing like that happened in that video happens. If I can't find it here, I'll just
So
I'll continue playing that over.
just turn my.
I'm trying to find it.
Alright. Continuing mobile.
Maybe here, because it was when I was uploading videos.
The minute I start uploading a video. Sirens.
Maybe this one.
I don't know if you know.
It may be this one,
Tricks revving.
because I think it may have been at night time.
Because technically, well, it's not illegal, but any legitimate street, well, not legit, any real street racer would have the police harassing them, right? Not these motherfuckers, because the police are letting them do what they're doing. Also, so I'll show you guys this. My internet is still down. So,
I could be wrong. I thought it was in the day.
show you.
No.
I've been getting.
Fast forward this.
It's meant to be transmitted. You just not like plug. It's plugged in here. I don't know if it'll make it out because it's. And have to talk to.
No, it can't be. I would have mentioned it. Maybe this one. I know.
They come.
I know I had it, man. It's just a matter of where it is. It might be somewhere, but I've not come across it yet. As you can see though, you know, I've got a lot of videos to get through. Okay, let's go back to here. Maybe it is in here. Not this one.
Just about.
Give up if I don't find it now.
That weirdo.
That one, I'll try that if that is.
These people are crazy with the subliminal messages right now. Obey what? And I'm like, yo.
If this isn't it, I'm just gonna give up. But
Yo, these fools have just sent one of those little drones.
I know I had another video of that guy out there. So it may pop up later. I don't know.
A little bit, but not much. But yeah, you know. I'm going to town. Immediately as I go into town as well, ambulances start up with the sirens. All that bullshit. It's so predictable. I can't go into town without there being ambulance sirens at all. I just can't do it. You know, every single time I go into town, there'll be a ruckus of ambulance sirens going off.
You hear that today?
Every time.
You hear that today, as soon as I get to like heading towards the bottom of town, the ambulance.
Every single time there'll be ambulance sirens going off. As soon as I get like halfway towards going to the town centre, there'll be going off. They'll be racing. I just can't do it. You know, every single time I go into town, there'll be a ruckus of ambulance sirens going off. Every time. Every single time there'll be ambulance sirens going off. As soon as I get like halfway towards going to the town centre, there'll be ambulance sirens going off. They'll be racing up and down the high street, you know, with the ambulances blaring the sirens. You know, it just seems impossible to go into town once, just once, without there being an ambulance with sirens blaring. And I should tell you doubters enough that something's not right. Because this isn't a city, it's a fucking small town.
They're already starting up. They know. They know what I'm doing. Alright. Noise campaign again.
Right, it's in the countryside. It's a fucking small town. It's not a big town. And even in a big town, you don't get that. You don't get sirens like that every time you go into the town centre. Even in a big city, it shouldn't be that. But this is a small town, you know. I don't know the population, but it's a lot less than Chesterfield. Yet, I can't go into town without there being a fucking ruckus, like there's an emergency with the amount of sirens going on every single time, without fail.
Near enough. I can't remember.
No, but yeah, I'll still be told, you know, it's a coincidence.
I can't remember the last time I've gone into the town without there being sirens at least once.
It's just one of them things. You do get that, you know. I have seen that. That's another thing my family I say. I've been getting that. It's the bullshit they do, you know. It's not a fucking coincidence at all.
And
it's deliberately being done.
Specific. My videos, how many times I've shown this. Yeah, people still think it's normal.
To harass me. And not just me. It's not just being these tactics. Another thing I get constantly asked is, why would they do this to you? You're not that important, right? Well, it's not just me they're doing it to. They're doing it to thousands of other people. You know, I'm just one of the ones that's brave enough to speak out. The amount of psychological threats that these faggots do. You know, threaten you with the police, they'll threaten you with violence, you know, they send subliminal message, they're gonna kill me, you know.
They're threatening me, you know, I get a message saying tread carefully or something like that.
I constantly seeing a hearse drive past me all the time, you know, coupled by the police, right? This is what these motherfuckers do, you know, they send these fucking threats, especially for exposing what they're doing, and they don't like that. You know, so it's understandable why a lot of people don't want to speak out about this shit. But I'm not afraid of these people. And then I get someone commenting on my YouTube, oh, you should forgive them. Here comes a helicopter. Another thing they're doing is, today is a lot of helicopters. A lot of helicopters.
Forgive them. No,
so, you know, this is the stuff they're doing. Constant threats, intimidation,
turn the other cheek. Bullshit.
You know, trying to, you know, I just get someone comment on my page and they'll constantly revert to the mental illness theme. So someone comments on my page saying crazy. Yeah. Alright, you know, it is.
When I open this door, have a guess what noise that you're going to be hearing. Oh, they stopped now. There was more sirens. They'll probably continue it again. Oh, there you go. See? You see, right? You see what they're doing? Alright? It's not a coincidence. This isn't a city. Alright, just so you know. Just so you know. It's being exposed. I will expose what you're doing. There they go. See? Turn it off. Again, noise campaign. Alright. I'm trying to remember the thing I read. What's it saying? Extended audio. Right, when you're dealing with a coercive persuasion program, they use extended audio. So that means exactly how it sounds. Lots of noise. There you go, see? You know, it's fine because you're giving me more proof. Alright? Another one going off in the distance. Alright? Noise campaign. Okay? And there's another one. That's a different one now. You hear it? So, when you're dealing with a coercive persuasion program, which this is, which is basically a mind control program, harassment program, elements of both, this is what they use. So extended audio, which is audio for extended amounts of time to cause stress, to cause cognitive difficulties over time. And this is exactly what the emergency services, especially the NHS, are being involved in, and the police. So there you go, right? You know, that's not me playing sound. You hear that through the microphone. All right. How many times do I have to expose this?
This is the shit they fucking
I'm
do.
Still called delusional.
I'm not crazy.
I'm still told.
You're crazy, man. The people that are doing this are crazy, in my eyes.
I'm still told I'm imagining it. I'm still told I'm seeing things that aren't there.
because I'm just documenting it.
It's ridiculous, man. People tell you this
I'm just
shit.
documenting this bullshit.
Now, today the noise
You know
campaign
what I mean?
has been pretty loud. It's been worse on some other days. It's been non-stop, but today, this afternoon, it's been non-stop sirens.
You know, motherfuckers want to play games and shit with the... No, it's gone quiet, right? You see, it's gone quiet now. So I bet you as soon as I stop recording, it'll start up again.
You know what I mean? They're not bothered. They're just gonna...
You know, they'll start with the revving.
Doing what they're doing.
2 a.m. last night they were doing that as well.
Yeah,
2 a.m.
cars.
I mean, I couldn't sleep. I don't know if it was the technology, like the director. I felt like I was being beamed with something. I was getting tingling on my skin. But I couldn't get to sleep till 2 a.m. Didn't feel tired. And they were doing that then. There were those motorbikes out there. Of course, you don't hear the police sirens, you know. Because, you know, the police should be...
Because they know what's going on.
Well, I don't think they should. You know, if people want to drive, let them drive. You know, I'm not a big fan of the police, but you'd think if the police were genuinely about law, they would investigate what's going on, because it sounded like a racetrack. You know what I mean? It sounded like a fucking racetrack. Yeah, they never do, because they're allowing this to go on. They're allowing this to happen and participating too.
Derbyshire Police, South Yorkshire
So,
Police, and
you know.
probably every other police force. They know
But
what's
yeah,
going
now
on.
they've gone quiet. There's
They're
no more
involved.
bikes,
Involved
no more revving.
in
So,
this coercive persuasion
Yeah.
mind control program that the UK government is running.
yeah, and another thing I was down here is like they're constantly opening the boots
Like I tell them,
and stuff, going into the boots,
constantly.
slamming the boots,
It's what all these
which is trunk in America. So if you wonder what I mean by boot, it means trunk basically. Because I know a lot of people watch my channel in America. But yeah, so
don't make sense.
yeah. Yeah, and another thing I was down here is like they're constantly opening the boots and stuff, going into the boots, slamming the boots, which is trunk in America.
I thought I said Trump for a minute. Like, what do I mean Trump?
So if you wonder what I mean by boot, it means trunk basically. Because I know a lot of people watch my channel in America. But yeah, constantly slamming that, going into it all the time. Like once or twice, fair enough. It's a fixation drill of some sort. Again today, as soon as I get back, one of them drives off. As soon as I get back, you know, same time exit entry, they're trying that shit again.
Like today, right? For instance, today, as soon as I go outside,
You know, one of the
neighbour coming out.
ones that I'm pretty sure is involved. I'm not sure on that guy down there, but you know, I'm pretty sure the other one's involved. But you know, it's ridiculous. Yo, this is just ridiculous. Entry, they're trying that shit again.
He's another guy I suspect.
You know, one of the ones that I'm pretty sure is involved. I'm not sure on that guy down there, but
Who comes out?
you know, I'm pretty sure the other one
Watch what he does.
was involved. But you know, it's
See that?
ridiculous.
See what he does.
Yo, did you just see that? I don't know if you saw that. He did a hand signal. I think he's another. He just touches his mouth or something. You know. All in those houses. Nearly all of them in that houses. It's a house, but you know, it's about 3 or 4 different residences in there. They're all, most of them are pubs in
To
there.
be fair,
Most of
they're
them.
surrounding me because there's pubs in here, there's pubs in there. That's wall rats place. Now they've come into here again, so they're surrounding me.
But you know, you see that dude there, he touches his mouth. covers his mouth. And also I found out, you know, that package that I got that said something like, "It's a beautiful world." One of the packages, the place it was meant to go to, is in one. In guess what? Right, it's in there. So I'm be surprised if they got it and then put it in my letterbox to deliver the subliminal message. But I'm gonna put it over there eventually. You see how they're coming out, you know what I mean? They're coming out and doing stuff. Like that Arab looking dude, I don't know who he is. I've seen him a few times. But I've suspected he's one of them. Because people just show up out of the blue, you know. And it's before you think, oh yeah, he's being racist. No, it's not just because he's Arab. And I'm not saying Muslim because that's a religion. He's Arabic of descent. You know, there's white people involved. Today, actually, there was some Hispanic-looking people, Spanish-looking people of some kind targeting me. There's Japanese, Chinese, white, all races are involved. But yeah, today, they look pissed off, you know what I mean? They look pissed off. They look Mexican to me, actually. They look Mexican. There were two of them in the down in the town centre and doing hand signals, covering their mouth, like that dude down there did, which I hope this thing picked out. All these hand signals that they're doing. So, you know.
These specific hand signals, you will see. You know what I mean? You will see them in that's closed. This seems to disappear. Alright, I'll end this now.